Hi everyone, good morning and good afternoon to some of you. I'm Cass Tan, the Marketing Manager for EPLAN Southeast Asia, Australia and New Zealand. We would like to welcome you to join us in this EPLAN Electric P8 live webinar. In this 1 hour session, right, we are going to introduce to you some of the main features and functions of EPLAN Electric P8 software, followed by a live demo on the software in application itself. So joining us today, we have Leow. He is the Senior Account Manager for EPLAN Southeast Asia. And Calson Chen, he is the main presenter today, and he is the Technical Consultant for EPLAN Southeast Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. So do feel free to input your questions along the session in the Q&A box on top right. Just type in your question and we will address it at the end of the session, or we will just email you the answer after the session. So without further ado, I would like to invite Leow to give his welcome remark.
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Leow. So first of all, I will be doing the introduction for EPLAN and I will present to you our company profile before we pass the session to Mr. Calson. Yes. Okay, for your information, EPLAN has been successfully established since 1984, so we have been in the market for more than 30 years. Our HQ is based in Monheim, Germany, and we have been awarded the top employer since year 2009. So actually, EPLAN belong to Low Group, Germany, and we are now present in more than 50 countries, and our solutions in 17 languages. And our software supports of global standards, including the IEC standard. And what is the global success we have right now is we have more than 45,000 of customers and more than 110,000 of installations. Here, what you can see here is you can see the red color. That's actually our footprint, and we operate all around the world. And in this slide, you can see what are the sectors and the industry that we cover by EPLAN. And I believe that most of the participants today, you can see some of them from panel building and power engineering. So in this slide, you can see some of the references or the players in each industry. You can see those players. Okay. So for your information, what you know about EPLAN is actually we are introducing the EPLAN platform. So today we'll be more focused on the EPLAN Electric P8, okay, which is the one that the module that help you to create the schematics, PLC, single line diagrams, okay. And we also have the EPLAN Fluid to help you to do the pneumatic and hydraulic design. For P&ID, we have EPLAN pre-planning, while for the panel building, panel design, as well as the switchgear, we have the EPLAN Pro Panel. And we also have the EPLAN Harness Pro D to help you to do the wire harness design. Last but not least, for those companies that using mechanical CAD software such as Inventor, SolidWorks, CATIA, or even Pro-E, we also have the capability to help you to integrate your mechanical CAD software, the information to integrate with our EPLAN platform. So same goes to companies that have the product data management, the PDM system or ERP system. There's also the possibility to do the integration. So on top of that, we have EPLAN engineering configuration to help you to do the design automation and optimize your design process. So all of this, we introduce all of these modules on our EPLAN platform. So yeah, that's all for my introduction. I would like to pass the session to Mr. Calson, our technical consultant, to proceed with the demo presentation. Okay, good morning. So my name is Calson Tan. Okay, so I will show you the demo for electric PX. Okay, so first of all, I will show you some of the benefits that when you're using our EPLAN modules, and it integrates in between this module, and we call it as an EPLAN platform. Okay, so the good thing is, of course, the data quality of this EPLAN software, and then data consistency between different product, different departments. So let's say if you have electrical department and then you have the fluid design department. So basically they can share the same database, and then they can use the same database as well. Okay. And of course, our EPLAN is more to standardization. Okay. So you can standardize all your product or your schematic so that you can reuse your data next time. Okay. And of course, we will optimize the workflow. And of course, the functional engineering will be reduce your complexity with the methodology change in your engineering. This means in your engineering process, so make it more efficiency. Okay. So we will talk about the project structures. So our EPLAN are compatible with the IEC 81346 standard. Okay, so you can very flexible adapting to any industry standard. Okay, so these are the examples. Okay, so you get one project structures with other software is very hard to find. Okay, so the good thing is it's very easy to handling the page navigator. So you can rename, you can sorting, copy or paste using the copy and paste Windows function. Okay, and then you can have the ability to open multiple projects. Okay, so the next one will be the symbols and device library. Okay, so we will have the IEC standard for Europe standard, so NFPA for American standard. So the GOES will be the Russians, and then GB will be the China standard. So all these four main standards is already available in our EPLAN software. So we will provide this library after you install the software. Okay, so the next one will be our EPLAN data portals. Okay, so this is more to the online libraries. So you can get the part number from the manufacturers. Okay, and then you can just online search and just insert to the schematic workspace. Okay, so these are our current catalog. So our current manufacturer in our EPLAN data portal online library. Okay, so you have, so let's say for example, ABBs, Rockwells, Siemens, and others. Okay, and of course, it will be growing, so we will add more manufacturers and suppliers inside. Okay, so the next one will be the macro technology. Okay, so these are what we call as a standardization. So we will standard all the schematic modules over here, and then you can reusable next time when you create a new project, a different customer. Okay, so this will reduce the modification time. Okay, and then of course you increase your design quality rather than you just draft it, modify, and then you waste the time to go and edit. Okay, I will show you the demo later on how this macro can actually help your environment. Okay, so the next one will be the smart cross-reference function. Okay, so if you can see there's some pictures over here with the green color text. So this is all the cross-reference, and it's all automatic generate. And you can have the very smart jump function so that you can track the source and the target inside the EPLAN schematic drawing. Okay, and of course you can from EPLAN, after you generate the PDF, you still can jump around with the cross-reference. Okay, and of course we can create single line and multi-line schematic, and there will be a jump function as well. Okay, so this will enable you to to check and to track the errors. Okay. Okay, of course, we can draw single line, multi-line. Okay, so we will have the symbols libraries for single lines, and then we can have the symbols for multi-line. Okay, so after you finish your schematic drawing, so the next step, you will need a panel mounting. So you can actually arrange the control panel internals of these mounting panels by just drag and drop from navigators. Okay, and then of course, after that, you can automatically generate an enclosure legend of these panels. Okay, so all the size of these component dimension is already in the part numbers, so you can just click and drag. Okay, and then after that, the next step, automatic generate the report. Okay, so you can generate the report. So let's say this is the examples that you need. Okay, so we can automatically generate the report, and then of course we can export this report information to the Excel format as well. So I'll show you the demo later. Okay, and then after all is complete, okay, so the next step will be the project output. So we can, after you draw the schematic in EPLAN, so you can output or export to AutoCAD format, except for DWG, right? So in case your customer requires this output format, okay, of course image file and then the PDF file. So in the PDF file, you will have the smart jump function. So the cross-reference will be automatic jump if you click on it. And of course, this is the one, you can output the report to the Excel, and then you can customize the Excel fit to your company forms as well. Okay, so I'll show you the report. I will show you the demos. Okay, so this is the EPLAN environment. Okay, and so let's say to open a project, you just need to click on this button. Okay, okay. So just for a while. Okay, so these are the examples, project reference when you install the software. Okay, so the first one, you will have the EPLAN demo. So this is the IEC standard. So GB standard will be the China standard. So GHOST will be the Russian, and then NFPA will be the American standard. So very similar to the Japanese standard as well. Okay, so let's say if I try to open another project over here. Okay, so now you can see that I have existing open project, and then this is another project that I open. Okay, so you can open multiple projects in one software. Okay, so this is the project structures of EPLAN. Okay, so as you can see over here, let's say in one project you have more than one control panels. So let's say 2 to 3, 5 to 10. Okay, so you can actually organize your project structures according to the panels or according to function in the system that you design or automation. Okay, so let's say if I go to this plan documentation. Okay, so you have a cover page over here, so you can correspond the page as well. Okay, so you just need to double click, and then you can just go to your drawing. Okay, so I'll show you the first one, the title page. Okay, okay, so let's say if you want to add some information, or let's say company names over here, or project description. Okay, so by other software, probably you need to go and manually change the information for each of the page. Okay, so let's say if you have 100 page of inside this project, so you need to change every time. But in EPLAN, you just need to go to the project information. Okay, and then you just search for the property project description. Okay, so this one. Okay, so let's say I'll change to demo webinar, and then I'll click OK.
So you can see the information will change at the title block. And then of course, the cover page as well. So they will change for all the projects drawing. Okay. So when I double click the other page, okay, so all the information will change. So that means you just need to change, do one-time job to go to the project property to change the setting, to change the information. Then they will update to all the other page as well. Okay, so this will actually save a lot of time. Okay, so this is the one. And the next thing, let's say you want to change the title block. Okay, so the same thing, you just need to go to setting. Okay, and then you go to browse, and then let's say you change the different forms. Then click open. Then okay. Okay, let me just go back again. Okay, so you can see that. So they will change the title block, right, for all the projects drawing as well. Okay, just by just change the settings only. Okay. So this is the title page. So the next one, table contents. So as you can see from here, all these table contents report is automatically generated. You don't have to do it by yourself. Okay. So there's a jump function where you can actually just click on it. Okay. So let's say I will change the form. So this is the dynamic forms over here. So let's say if I change to another format of reports over here. Okay, so there's a table of content. So let's say if I change to the static form. Okay, so this is the tables form, and I will just update the report. Okay, so it will actually change to another format. Then you can just right click, and then you can go to the page that you want. Just go to graphic. Then this is your schematic drawing over here. Okay, and as you can see, we can actually create single line drawing, and then we can create multi-line drawing. Okay, so you can even differentiate by the icon. Okay, so this is single line, this is multi-line, this is the report. Okay. And from the single lines over here, you can just press the jump key F. Okay, so they can jump from single line to multi-line, and then from the multi-line back to the single line. Right. So this is the example. Okay, and the next one will be the cross-reference. Okay, so this is a multi-line drawing. Then of course you have an arrow to show you the next incoming is going to which page. Okay, so this is going to page number 3. Then the title block column 0. Okay, you can just press jump. Okay, so basically they will jump from the source to the target. Right. So it's very easy for you to track the source and the target. Okay, so this is the example drawing. Okay, so I'll try to insert the symbols over here. So when I go to insert symbols, okay, so as you can see, this is all the symbols library provided by EPLAN. Okay, it's all according to the international standard. So if you have the multi-lines, three-phase symbol library, so single line drawing, a single line symbol library, okay, the NFPA, JOST, GB. Okay, so let's say if I go to the IEC symbol. Okay, so all the symbol is sorting according to their function. Right. And let's say if I search for a protection device, circuit breaker, triple, so we will have all the rotation, all the different angles rotation for the symbol as well. Right. And I'll just click OK. Okay. So before you place, of course, you can press the tab, you can change the rotation. Okay, and you can just click. Okay, and they will come out the properties of these components. Right. And of course, let's say if you insert 100 amps, and then you can put in all the information that you need for these symbols. Okay, so this is how we insert the symbols. Okay, and let's say if I insert another one over here, okay, so you can see the line of this schematic is automatic will connect. Okay, so we call it as the auto connecting line. Okay, you don't have to draw it by yourself. So let's say if you move the circuit breakers, right, so the line will connect. Okay, then there will be a smart connect function as well over here. So they will follow your symbols. So let's say if I try to draw a very simple control schematic. Okay, so you can use the insert symbols, or we can go to insert device over here. Okay, so they will direct go to these windows. So which is the part database? Okay. So which part number you're going to use for these symbols? Okay, so let's say I will use these part numbers. Okay, and this is the part. This is our EPLAN part database. Okay, that means you can create, and then you can download from the online library and then keep to this part database. And okay, so this part number will tell you all the information that you need. Okay, so let's say the dimension. Okay, so some external document, and of course the function of this part number. Okay, so the available NONC contact, terminal numbers. Okay, so once I click OK. Okay, so automatic they know that this is the symbol that you need. Okay, and you can see after I place the symbols, the device over here, so there will be a contact image. So this is what we call as contact image from these symbols with the assigned part numbers inside. Okay, and they will actually come out this contact image. Okay, so the next thing, let's say if I right click and then I duplicate. Let's say 6. Okay, I will say number it. Okay, so automatic they will actually number the device stack of these symbols K1, K2, K until K7. Okay, so you don't have to do it by yourself manually. Okay, and now we will connect the line. Okay, so just click and drag. Okay, then everything is almost done over here. Okay, just less than 2 to 3 minutes, you can finish a very simple control schematics over here. Right. Okay. And let's say after you insert the K1 over here, you would like to insert the contact of this coil to another page. So let's say before I go that, I will go to this device navigator. Okay. I will search for this K1 in this navigator, and then I will go to different page. Let's say power supply. Okay. So as you can see here, this is the function of the K1 with the part numbers. Okay. So hold the shift key, right click, then place and drag. Okay. So automatic, you will see that they will know this is K1. Okay. And then with the terminals numbers for this part number, and then there will be the cross reference. So where is the coil located? Okay. So and of course you can see that there's a navigator to let you know. So you already used this this contact in the schematic drawing. Okay, and I will just press the jump key F. Right. So they will jump back to the coil, and from the contact image, they will know you will know that you have 3 power anode contacts that already been used, and this is the information. Okay, for page 1 and then column 0 and 1. Okay, you can even go back to the contact as well. Right, so this is how easy we can actually draw the schematic drawing. Okay. So the next one will be the macro technology. Okay. So let's say if I go to insert the window macros. Okay. So let's say you have one direct online motor which you already standardized and become a macro. Just open it. Okay. And place on it. Okay, and you can select which rating kilowatt motor that you want to use. Let's say 75. Number it. And then when you go to the next one, you can press the tab key to change different variants of schematic drawing. Okay, so let's say you would like to have a 4 reverse, then 0.37. Okay, there is done. Okay, so as you can see, this is how easy we can insert the macro, and then you can change the variant, change to different schematic variant before you place to your drawing. Okay, and then we have a placeholder object function. So let's say you would like to change the motor rating from 75 to different rating. So you can just right click, assign value set. So let's say you change to the smallest one, 006. Okay, and as you can see here, the fuse rating, the motor breakers, and the cable size, they will change automatically according to the motor's kilowatt. Okay. So this all can be customized and set according to your company standard by using these tables. Right. So you can always customize and put any information that you want. Okay. So this is how easily we can just use the macro to just insert the drawing. Okay. And let's say after you finish the schematic drawing, okay, so the next step, you will need to design your panels, 2D mounting panels. Okay. So I will just need to open a 2D panel layout navigator over here. Okay. And let's say I would like to insert the coil symbols that we place to the schematic. Okay. So you can just click and drag, and then place to the drawing. Okay. So you can see that. So it's very easy. You can just click and place. Okay. And this dimension is according to the part numbers that you assign to the symbol. Okay. So let's say 45, 35. Okay. So this information you actually place to the parts database. Okay. So this is the part number, and this is the dimension of this component. Okay. So this is all about the data consistency. So let's say if I try to insert another one, then place here. Okay. And then of course from this navigator there will be a can become your checklist. Okay. So they will tick. Okay. So they will let you know you already used in your mounting panels. Okay. And then from here, okay. So you can even generate an enclosure legend. And we can even manually place this enclosure legend to the existing page. Right. So this is how easy we can do that. Okay. And let's say if I delete one of the component. Okay. So what you need to do is just need to update the report. Okay. And then they will refresh for you. Right. So this is the mounting panel. Okay. And of course the next one will be the report. Okay. So if you see this icon in EPLAN project structure, so this is all automatic generate report. Okay. So you can generate the terminal strip overview. Okay. So the terminal diagram. Okay. So this is the terminal's numbers, and then where is the target destination? Okay. To which target? Okay. So terminal connection diagram. Okay. So from the terminal block going to which symbols and the connection itself. Okay. So this is automatic generated after you design your schematic drawing. Okay. So let's say cables. Okay. So this is the example cables diagram. Okay, and of course part list. Okay, so part list to let you know the part number that you use for the symbols. So list suppliers, type numbers, destination, part description. Okay, and even the device tag as well. Okay, so let's say I will try to generate a summarized part list over here. So I'll just need to go to report, generate. Okay, and I already assigned a template to this project, so summarize part list. So I'll just need to generate the report, then close. Okay, so you can see that you can find a summarized part list report over here. Okay. So summarize file list will give you the total quantity of the part number you use in your project. Okay. So you can actually generate this summarized file list, and then you can pass this information to your procurement or purchasing department. Okay. Then after you finish, let's say after you generate all the report, you would like to export this data to the Excel. So you just need to go to this function. Then click OK. Okay. So this is how easy you can actually export the, let's say, any report, summary file list report to the Excel format. Okay. So I'm using those existing template of our company, then we just export the data. So you can get the project information, job numbers, and all the data for the summarized file list. Okay. And of course, after this, after you finish all this project, so the next thing you can actually export the project that you completed to the AutoCAD format, image file, and PDF. Okay. So let's say for DXF for DWG format. Okay. So you can have the option to export to DXF or DWG, and then you can select different format version of the software AutoCAD. So, but what I will show you will be export to the PDF format. Okay. So this is commonly used by customers. Okay, so it's done. Okay, so you can see that you will have just one file for this project PDF. So other will be all the external documents. So I'll just double click to open it. Okay, so as you can see, they will still actually adopt the page structures from the EPLAN to the PDF file. Okay, you can just click and then you can find your drawing. It's very easy to go to just find your drawing. And you can see here there's a cross-reference as well. So you can jump, you can click on it, and then you can jump to the next page. So this is what we call as a smart PDF. Okay. So let's say from the contact as well, just click, and they will jump to the core. So it's very easy for you to find anything in the PDF drawing. Okay. And let's say you send this customer to your customer. Your customer would like to add some comment on it. So you can just go to a comment and then use a text box. Okay. Just simply to add some comment inside. Okay. So save the PDF and then go back to the EPLAN, and you can actually just go to the page, and then we can import the PDF comment. Okay, and you can see here that we have 3 comments imported inside this project. Okay. So you will get the comment from your customer imported to EPLAN project, and you can of course modify the drawing, or you can right click on the comment. Okay, and you can indicate or put some status to here, whether you accept, complete, reject. Okay, and after that you can just delete. Okay, and they will actually refresh from the comment navigator. So this will become your checklist for your outstanding item in your project. Okay, yeah. So that's all from my side. a simple demo on EPLAN Electric. Okay. So okay. So we'll go to the Q&A section over here. Let me just stop sharing for a while. Okay. So is there if you have any question for any question on this EPLAN demo, so you can actually just type in your question to the chat box. Okay. So actually we have a question from one of the participants. Okay. So can we customize the board frame according to our company or customer standard? Yep, of course we can do that. So basically from for the title blocks in our EPLAN drawing, you can always customize, and then you can change the logo, change the format by yourself. Okay, so after you get the training from us, we teach you how to do it, so you can do it yourself without doing any scripting or programming. Okay, so this is all inside our EPLAN software already. You don't have to additional put any money. Okay, invest any money to go and do the scripting. Just modify only. Okay, and then the next question is possible to for two users to open the same project? Yeah, of course we can do that. So basically, if you place all your database to the server, so basically everyone sharing the same server, same database, and then more than one user can actually access and open the same project as well. Okay, they can access the same project and then they can modify and design the drawing at the same time as well. Okay, so this normally for middle or big project. Okay, so where you actually need to do the design at the same time for different panels in the same project. Okay. And then the next question will be, so can we auto wire numbering the schematic diagram? Yeah, of course. We have one function that you can actually automatic wire numbering or the schematic diagram in the EPLAN software. Okay, just by one click button, so they will run the counter by itself. And of course, you can create your own format according to your company standard. And then there will be auto wire numbering format. So just one click button, you can run it. Okay, so we have another question as well. We have our own item part number. Can we use our internal part number instead of supplier or manufacturer part number? Yeah, of course, you can do that. So let's say if you have your own item number, so you can actually just import all these part number to our parts database, or you can create your own part numbers, item number to our EPLAN database. Then you can use this part number assigned to our symbol, and then you can generate out the report. Okay, so we have one question from Gil. So is it possible to copy board frame from other projects? Okay. So basically you don't have to copy the board frame from other projects, because this board frame is already inside your working database, or what we call as a system database. So basically you just need to get this board frame from your database, from your system database or your centralized database. Okay. Yeah. So if you have more questions, so basically you can send the email to our marketing. Okay. So we have our contact details over here. So you can send the email if you have any Q&A regarding the EPLAN software, what actually our software can do. Okay. You can send to me. Okay. So Calson Chan over here, and then of course to our sales if you have any inquiry. So.
I think that's all for today's live webinar. So thank you everyone for joining. Truly appreciate the time you spent with us. And if you have any further inquiries or any questions, do feel free to email us or call us up. So we're going to end the session now. So thanks again.